Hello, I am Chylli from channel Chylli, also known as Try, and we are back with more Deep Sleep Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Last time we left off, we were at a boss that I couldn't really beat. I feel like we might have to come back to deal with that later. So how about we try going to the casino then? Joshua, how have you been, Amy? It's surprising how we keep finding each other in these places. What are you doing here, Joshua? I am, or rather was, running an investigation from my newspaper on the suspicious activities in that casino behind me. You were investigating? Past tense? Yeah, unfortunately my investigation was cut short. I was kicked out. Sorry to hear that. What did you do? I was trying to get closer to the Trio de Sirènes. They only meet with the winner, so I try to win. But I used a set of loaded dice and I got caught. Loaded dice. Don't judge me, I'm a decent man. That was purely for professional purposes. Either way, they won't let me in, so unless I find another way to gather material, the investigation is over. So what were you investigating? Shady things are going on in this casino, Amy. Really shady things. I wouldn't expect anything less than that. I've been watching this building for a while. People arrive, they go in, but nobody ever leaves. Apologies, I forgot to allocate my resources before the start of the video, so I had to fix that really quickly. I've been watching this building for a while. People arrive, they go in, but nobody ever leaves. I have serious reasons to believe this casino guests are forced to stay inside. I don't know exactly why or how. Tricked into debt or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's the Trio de Sirènes who are behind all this. Those singers, they're in there right now, so it's a perfect chance to gather some information for an article. Unfortunately, not for me anymore. What can you tell me about that trio? Trio de Sirènes, a famous group of singers. They're sisters, some say triplets, and I will tell you, since I work in the press for celebrities of the caliber, there's surprisingly little gossip about them. It's like nobody knows anything apart from the fact that they sing really, really well. Their songs are said to be mesmerizing, and their voices apparently keep the audience charmed. And now they are here, performing in this casino as we speak. Nobody knows why here or now. My guess is they just own the place. You can learn more from the big poster behind me. I could help you with your investigation. I can go in and out to gather you some material for your story. Really, you would do that for me. I was going in there anyway, and I'm looking for the trio myself, so it's not a problem. Great, if you do this for me, I'll give you this set of dice. Loaded dice. Yeah, and I will credit you in the article, unless you prefer to remain anonymous, of course. Here, take my tape recorder, gather some information from people, anything that could explain why nobody leaves the casino. Wait, I never said I'm going to do any interviews. No, not interviews, just record them, that's all I need. The big win waits only the ones who dare to play. Don't hesitate, luck is within your reach. My horseshoe now. What are you doing here, Doctor, in the casino? And where? In a casino. You know, outside of this room, there is a true cave of gambling. Right. A casino, of course. Fascinating, isn't it? Not really, it's rather depressing if you ask me. But it could be both depressing and fascinating, wouldn't you agree? I feel like we're getting further and further away from the question I asked you. Excuse me, this table is occupied. Oh, I thought I could just join in. Well, you thought wrong. You need to wait till the end of our game first. And it's far from over. So winning is everything. What's your problem, lady? Of course it's about winning. What else could it be about in a casino? So what have you won so far? When you ask, check this out. A real gold chip. 2 more and I'll get an audience with the trio. With the trio, huh? Exactly. So out of my way, lady. I'm on a straight road to victory. Any progress yet? I want to play too. Not even close. This stubborn game. Guys just don't like me today. The dice are not on your side today. They are very lucky, that's for sure. Maybe there's something I can do to help. Not unless you can change the dice to be more cooperative. I don't suppose you'd want to trade this chip for anything. I can't just start gambling with slot machines like that. Chances of winning anything are too slim. I doubt it's even about luck. There has to be a better way, and maybe there's some scientific, mathematical, or statistical formula I could use. Welcome to the casino, ma'am. Would you like to get some game chips? Maybe something to drink? You have anything to drink? Sure, whiskey, rum. I was thinking more of a soft drink. You're joking, ma'am, right? It's a casino, of course not. Sure, of course. Give me a drink, please. My apologies, we're out of clean glasses at the moment. Busy night. Would you accept a full bottle of whiskey instead? Sure, I guess. Just because of this inconvenience, I'll give it to you at a promotional price. There you go, your order is ready at the counter right next to you. Anything else? I need to see the trio. Of course, everyone wants to. Imagine if they met anyone who just wishes to see them. They wouldn't have much time left for singing. I need it. The temper, it's your lucky day, ma'am. We currently have a special event going on. The lucky winners here in the casino can obtain a golden chip. Yes, 3 of them, and you can have a private audience with the trio themselves. These golden casino chips you've mentioned, how do I get them? That's really simple, you just have to play and win in 3 games in our casino. Just to win in that casino 3 times sounds simple enough. We can't just let any random person see our dearest stars, ma'am. So I need regular casino chips to play any of the games here, right? Precisely, they aren't very expensive, so don't worry. Of course they aren't expensive, but one probably needs a lot of them, right? That depends on a person's luck, I guess. It's not for me to say. Anyway, I'll get you a set of 5 chips if you're ready to make the purchase. There you go, your order is ready at the counter next to you. Anything else? Thank you, thank you. That's all the songs we had for you this evening. For the night is far from over. Ladies and gentlemen, it was my pleasure to present to you the grand, one and only Trio de Sirènes. Yeah, I really have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna keep pronouncing it that way. Incredible music, wonderful voices. It was our pleasure. As always, remember to support us with your generosity here in the casino. Every cent spent brings you closer to meeting us in person. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, remember our ongoing contest. Winning money is good, but what is even better is winning a chance for a personal audience with our trio. All you need to do is collect 3 golden chips. Good luck, sweethearts. We will be waiting for the lucky winner backstage. Tonight we will only accept 1 private audience, so don't let anyone beat you to it. That concludes our concert. It's a shame if you missed it, but even if you did, you can still meet our trio face to face if you're the lucky winner of 3 golden chips. And that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to play our games. You can purchase regular casino chips at my desk in the main casino room. The only way to get these golden chips is to win games, and don't worry if at first you don't succeed, just try and try again. See you at the tables. You don't look too happy. Let me guess, you lost everything you had. Even worse, I've lost something that I've never had, and I never will. What do you mean by that? I'm struggling with a tragic love. I can't think about anyone else. It's all for the Sirens trio. Aglia, or was it Passanio? I don't know how to pronounce either of those things you just said there. Wow, you have not gone too far with your advances, have you? No, but I had a whole plan and everything. See, I wanted to give her this flower. That's not a flower, that's a clover. Doesn't matter, can you believe I was rejected? Impossible, a man of your charm? Sorry, did I say woman? I meant man, I don't know, I'm kinda tongue-tied. It's whatever. So I will wither like this flower or clover. Never mind, I can't even drown my sorrows with a drink. Why? Because I've also lost all the money I had. So if you're not going to need it anymore, can I have that clover? No, it's the last thing that reminds me of my beloved, a person or Celsiope or whatever her name is. I can't forget her charming voice, even though I really tried to. Hey, is that a whole bottle of whiskey? Maybe we'll help you cheer up a bit, or at least forget. Forget about what? You know what? Give me this clover and the bottle is yours. That's the best deal I've ever made. I'm not sure if that's good news, pal. Well, let's see if I'm lucky. Almost had it. I ran out of luck at the very end. Take it easy, Amy. I just need a bit more luck. Oh, we're collecting lucky items right now. We have a clover and a horseshoe. Okay, now I can record something. I didn't realize it was out of batteries. And jade is another lucky item. Is that good enough, or do I need to collect more testimonies or whatever? Will this be enough? Let's hear it. It's a good start, but I'll need more. Give me 3 testimonies in total. And there we go. That's all 3 we needed. That'll do it. That's perfect. Exactly what I needed, if you say so. Thanks to you, I'll be able to write a perfect article about the situation here. Right, as I promised, here's your reward, a small token of gratitude, the set of dice. Just be careful with them in the casino. The staff will notice if you use them. That's how I got kicked out after all. Now we just have to win 3 games. I did it, I win, I got a gold chip. What do you want? How many times do I have to tell you? I got you something. wait, are those dice lucky? They're lucky. Alright, lucky dice, thanks. Well, now I don't really know where I'm supposed to get my last golden chip then. Well, damn, no one really stumped at how to progress here. Is there perhaps a room I'm missing right now? We have to do something with the slot machines, but I'm not really sure what exactly we can do. Maybe we can try talking to the doctor and see if he has anything to tell us about it. Doctor, I need to win us some casino games. Oh dear, what you really need, I think, is to get help. You seem to be developing a gambling addiction. I don't think so. I just need to get 3 golden chips, that's all. Just listen to yourself. Denial, justification. You're a textbook case, Miss Amelia. I thought that maybe you as a man of science could have some hints on winning. Oh, why would you think so? You know, science, math, probability, maximizing chances in random games. That is very interesting. What is? Math and probability, of course. Right, so in theory, is there any techniques I could use to increase my winning chances, for example, in one of the slot machines? I'm sure there is. Pretty simple one, actually. There is. Would you mind sharing it? I suppose it should be fine. You just have to know which slot machine to use. I tampered with one a little bit. You did what? I needed funding for my research, okay? This won't hurt anyone, so keep the needless fuss about it down. What did you do exactly? I tampered with the slot machine just a little bit. Basically, those are pretty simple mechanisms. It wasn't too hard to change the way one of them operates. Now it works in a completely deterministic way. Which means... It means it works in a predictable way. You will always win as long as you know what you're doing. Also, it doesn't require any chips to operate. That was a pointless hassle given the circumstances, wouldn't you agree? Which machine is rigged? Oh, right. The red one with cherries on the banner. Well, that was a rather simple answer I was not expecting, honestly. And there we go, 3 out of 3 golden chips really easily. Here you go, 3 golden chips. Wait, that's impossible. I mean, congratulations on this highly unlikely event. Highly unlikely, almost suspiciously unlikely. What's wrong? You sound so surprised. Not many people winning the full set, I take. Almost suspiciously not many. Fine, your reward, as you probably know, is a private audience with the trio. Excellent. Proceed backstage through the main performance space. Figure this will probably be another boss fight here. Well, 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 just look at the lucky cat dragged in. Lucky indeed to win in a game that's basically impossible to win. 1 golden chip maybe, if you're lucky, but 3? Miracles do come in 3s, don't they? But yes, you didn't think we actually wanted anyone to be let in here, did you? Or maybe we did. Maybe we were just waiting for the most dedicated fan. When admiration becomes devotion, a true delicacy. Alas, devotion and wit rarely go together. Indeed, we were wondering what kind of soul would be brave or stupid enough to pull that off. So how about you? Are you brave or stupid? I'm not afraid of you, and I don't know why anyone would. I've seen far worse things in this realm. Then again, maybe I'm just not easily intimidated. Either way, if you really didn't want to meet anyone, you want to be waiting here. That's because you were waiting here for a desperate little soul. Desperation is such a tasty feeling, isn't it? The taste of dissolving hope with a cherry on top in the form of an aching heart to break. Aren't we right? I can smell your desperation from here. So tell us, what made you this desperate, this deliciously trembling with anguish? Who are you? That's a good joke. Everyone knows us, silly girl. We are the Trio de Sirènes. Marvelous voices, not from this world. Lose yourself listening to our songs. I know what you pose as. I mean what you really are. What are you doing here? What is your game? Are you luring people into this casino and trapping them here or something? How rude, but not entirely wrong, right? In fact, there is a point to that question. People dream of wealth, you know. We simply provide them with an opportunity to chase that dream. They come to a casino and most of them lose money. But chasing that dream is much better than catching it, isn't that right? You're cruel playing with people's hopes like that. And here you touched upon what truly interests us, because it's not the dreamed up money, it has no value. We're after something different. What are you after? People can lose lots and lots of money, you know, but what do they lose last? Hope, the ingredient of that marvelous nectar that is desperation. Delicious, sweet desperation with enough torment all hope turns into it. Desperate hearts fight for what they believe in. They stay with us, not because we force them to, but because they want to. But it doesn't last forever, of course. No human can suffer forever. The delicacy of creeping despair leads to the ultimate moment, the taste of a broken heart at the moment it all crumbles. And that emotion gives us strength and joy beyond all measure. See, we are not hurting anyone. We just encourage them to keep doing what they're doing, while getting some deliciousness out of it. You could say we are just connoisseurs. I could say many things about who you are, but connoisseurs wouldn't be one of them. And what about you? How about you introduce yourself properly, or at least tell us what is your game? I'm looking for my brother, Thomas. I think this name isn't as unique as you seem to believe. How much he talks about that, Thomas. Thomas, the Dark One, the Creator. The Dark One, the Creator? The Creator of what? Of us, silly, and of other nightmares. He was corrupted by the Shadow People, that's right. He was much more than that, but there was no sorrow or desperation in him, nothing that would interest us. Do you know where I can find him? How desperate you are. This is so marvelous. Maybe we know, maybe we do. Maybe he doesn't want you to find him, though. You don't know, do you? You're just playing your sick mind game. Oh, anger. We don't like that. Luckily, we know how to turn anger back to desperation. It's going to hurt. I do not have enough weapons here to kill them, so... Oh god, they can heal as well. Five just straight up damage is probably the best one we can get right now. I might do some grinding after next video. But yeah, we're gonna end it off here, and then next time we're gonna go through the dollhouse, so then I might do some grinding off camera if I can't beat any of the bosses by then. But yeah, that is where I'm going to end this video of Deep Sleep Labyrinth of the Forsaken. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when we continue with more. Until then, bye!